match, I hope. Getty Image. Catch all the action of the third test between West Indies and Sri Lanka through our live commentary. Preview: West Indies join the day-night test match revolution on Saturday, hoping the innovation will win back legions of fans who have turned their backs on the underperforming Caribbean side. The third test of the series against Sri Lanka at Kensington Oval in Barbados will be the 10th day-night affair since it debuted in 2015 when Australia hosted New Zealand in Adelaide. Since that time, 3 more day-night tests have been staged in Australia, 2 in Dubai in an effort to entice expatriate workers to watch Pakistan, and 1 each in England, South Africa and New Zealand. West Indies lead the series against Sri Lanka 1-0, but the first 2 matches in Trinidad and St. Lucia were very poorly attended. For several prominent former West Indies cricketers, the uniqueness of the day-night encounter presents an additional attraction to fans who have generally been turned off the regional team, especially in the traditional format of the competition, because of the consistently substandard performances in recent years. I am sure that it will be viewed as a novelty by some, and that's okay, said Jeff Dujon, wicketkeeper batsman in the era of incomparable West Indian dominance of the international game in the 1980s. Let us not forget that West Indies cricket was built by the support of the people of the West Indies. I hope we use this occasion to recommit to supporting our team and providing the 12th man that was so present and meant so much in my days as a West Indies cricketer. It is a view echoed by former fast bowler Ian Bishop. We in the small markets of the Caribbean have to try these initiatives to see if they help improve the spectacle and interest in Test cricket in the region, he observed. On its own, day-night cricket may not be the panacea for all the challenges facing Test cricket, as fans also need to see success on the field of play. But I believe this day-night test is a significant and worthwhile initiative to find out what works, what doesn't, and what needs tweaking. For Derek Murray, another former wicket-keeper batsman whose career spanned the outstanding teams built around the leadership of the late Frank Worrell in the 1960s and the all-conquering side led by Clive Lloyd, which lifted the first 2 World Cups in the latter half of the 1970s, day-night test cricket has been too long in coming. I'm surprised that it has taken so long after night cricket was first introduced in the late 1970s for us to be still experimenting with day-night tests, said Murray, a member of the West Indies team involved in the breakaway World Series venture of Australian television mogul Kerry Packer from 1977 to 1979. Matches played then between the West Indies, Australia and the World 11 featured limited-over fixtures and what were known as Super Tests, played in the same day-night format which continues to be trialled by a number of nations. For the past 3 seasons, Australia have hosted a day-night test at Adelaide, while Dubai was where the West Indies got the first taste of traditional cricket under lights with a pink ball against Pakistan in October of 2016. They were far more competitive there than in last year's day-night test debut in England, where they were thrashed by an innings inside 3 days in Birmingham. Day-night tests are a useful innovation. It should be conducive to larger attendances and may encourage families to attend outside of work and school hours, Murray continued. While I don't expect the concept to bring overnight success, I hope that the authorities will persist and make the necessary adjustments over time to make it better. For spectators, Sri Lanka captain Dinesh Chandimal is suspended for the match after being found guilty of ball tampering during the second test in St. Lucia last week. Coincidentally, this historic day-night test starts on the 90th anniversary of the West Indies' entry into the world of Test cricket, when they became just the 4th nation to be granted such status and took on England at Lord's from June 23, 1928. 30.2 El Kamara to holder, no run. 78 530th.1 El Kamara to Dowrick, 1 run. 78 529th.6 K Rajitha to holder, no run. 77 529th.5 K Rajitha to holder, no run. 77 529th.4 K Rajitha to holder, no run. 77 529th.3 K Rajitha to holder, 4. 77 529th.2 K Rajitha to holder, short and wide, punched through cover point for a brace. 73 529th.1 K Rajitha to holder, defended off the front foot by holder, presenting the full face of the bat. 71 528th.6 El Kamara to Dowrick, 2 wide, left alone by Dowrick. 71 528th.5 El Kamara to holder, played to mid-wicket region by the batsman. Jason runs through for a single. 71 528th.4 El Kamara to holder, the ball is way outside the off stump, easy leave for holder. 70 528th.3 El Kamara to Dowrick, 2 straight into the pads, flicked to the mid-wicket region for a single. 70 528th.2 El Kamara to Dowrick, defended off the back foot by Shane. 69 528th.1 El Kamara to S Dowrick, 4. Bangs this one around off on a short of a length. The ball takes the outside edge of the Dowrick's blade and goes past the third slip for a boundary. 69 fifths Lahiru Kamara is back into the attack. 27.6 K Rajitha to holder, 2 wide to entice Jason with a shot. 65 527th.5 K Rajitha to holder, another full delivery around the same area, pushes to the cover region for nothing. 65 527th.4 K Rajitha to holder, ooh. Enticing. Almost made holder edge this one. Full and wide outside off, making the batsman feel like it's a freebie. Holder pounces on the chance but fails to make connection. This was delivered wide of the crease, thereby making the batter go for it. 65 527th.3 K Rajitha to holder, 4. An attempted bouncer this one. The ball didn't bounce much and it had just enough height for holder to play the pull. It was into his body, which made it easier for him to get the timing right. In the end, a boundary results from the mid-wicket region. 65 527th.2 K Rajitha to holder, similar line and length, and it is kept out from the crease. 61 527th.1 K Rajitha to holder, back over length into the body, Jason shows the full face of the bat for nothing. 61 526th.6 as Lakmal to Dowrick, fuller around off, defended off the front foot to the offside. 61 526th.5 as Lakmal to Dowrick, angling in on the stumps, flicked away to mid-on. 61 526th.4 as Lakmal to Dowrick, outside off, left alone. 61 526th.3 as Lakmal to Dowrick, another one on off, blocked with a straight bat. 61 526th.2 as Lakmal to Dowrick, length ball around off, blocked from the crease. 61 526th.1 as Lakmal to S Dowrick, 4. This pitch is so demanding that there is no room for relaxation, stresses Ian Bishop on air. Lakmal serves it full outside off, Dowrick goes for the drive. The ball takes the outer edge and goes just past the left of gully for a boundary. Shane has been just a tad loose in this session so far. Needs to tighten himself up. 61 525.6k Regitha to Holder. Holder has punched that ball through the offside. 57 525.5k Regitha to Holder on the middle stump, clipped to the square leg fielder for nothing. 57 525.4k Regitha to Holder, outside off left alone. 57 525.3k Regitha to Dowrick, on a length on outside off. Dowrick drives it through covers but Lakmal hairs after it and keeps it down to 1. 57 525.2k Regitha to Dowrick, straight in line a touch and bowls this one on the pads. The batsman clips it to the fielder at short square leg. 56 525.1k Regitha to Dowrick, full outside off. Dowrick comes on the front foot and drives it straight to the fielder at covers. 56 524.6 as Lakmal to Holder, another maiden for Lakmal. Consistent line and length around the off stump and keeping the batsman check. Holder can't do much to this one either other than defending it. 56 524.5 as Lakmal to Holder, hangs back and keeps the shortish delivery out. 56 524.4 as Lakmal to Holder, shortened into the body. Jason gets behind the line of the delivery and defends it. 56 524.3 as Lakmal to Holder, similar line and length, the ball goes just past the outside edge. Probing line from the skip. 56 524.2 as Lakmal to Holder, back over length, defended off the back foot for nothing. 56 524.1 as Lakmal to Holder, touch full, just outside off. Holder gets behind the line and defends it nicely. 56 523.6k Regitha to Dowrick, another defense around the off stump to end a successful over for Regitha. 56 523.5k Regitha to Dowrick, Shane shoulders arms to let that one through. 56 523.4k Regitha to Dowrick, on a length around off, kept out by Dowrick. 56 523.3k Regitha to Dowrick, defended off the front foot by Dowrick, presenting the full face of the bat. 56 523.2k Regitha to Holder, full onto the pads. Holder flicks it from there and threads the gap between mid-wicket and long on. The fielder from mid-wicket hairs after it and saves a run for his team. 56 fifths Jason Holder comes to the crease. 23.1k Regitha to S Hope, out. Wind is Hope's fading as Hope takes the long walk back to the pavilion. Regitha jumps wide of the crease, angles it from there around off and keeps it on a fuller length. Shy Hope's feet are glued to the crease and just the bat goes towards the ball. The ball holds it line after pitching and takes the outside edge of the willow. Kuzal Mendes at second slip dives to his left and takes a nice low catch. Sri Lanka's catching has been top-notch and the results are in front of everyone to see. 53 520.6 as Lakmal to Dowrick, defended off the front foot by Shane, presenting the full face of the bat. 53 420.5 as Lakmal to Dowrick, hangs back in his crease and presents the full face of the bat. 53 420.4 as Lakmal to Dowrick, on a length and defended to the offside for nothing. 53 420.3 as Lakmal to Dowrick, 4. A gentle loosener from Lakmal, and Dowrick is in sublime form to miss out on such opportunities. A back of length delivery on the hips. Shane lines it up and flicks it to the square leg boundary to bring up the 50 for the Windies. 53 420 seconds. Point 2 as Lakmal to Dowrick. This one comes in from similar length. Dowrick does well to get some bat on to keep down the pitch. 49 420 seconds. Point 1 as Lakmal to Dowrick. Length ball around off, blocked from the crease by Shane. 49 quarters. Surong Lakmal will begin proceeding from the other end. Point 2 1.6k Rajitha to Hope keeps his back close to his body and lets the ball pass to the keeper. 49 421st. Point 5 Rajitha to S Dowrick. A chance created straight away after the break. A short ball wide outside off, and for some reason, Dowrick went across for the pull. He gets a top edge, the ball hangs in the air and goes behind the point fielder. Garnada Lanka runs after it but couldn't reach it in time. One run results. 49 421st. Point 4k Rajitha to Dowrick. Touch short and outside off, ignored by the batsman. 48 421st. Point 3k Rajitha to Dowrick keeps the length ball out off the front foot. 48 421st. Point 2k Rajitha to Dowrick. Full around off, defended to the offside. 48 421st. Point 1k Rajitha to Dowrick. Back over length on the hips. Dowrick tucks it behind square and takes a brace. 48 quarters. Often we talk about the players having a refreshing beverage, a snack, and coming back on. The umpires are not talked about much. Hoping they had the deserving break and refreshments, let's now focus on the other 13 who walk out. Welcome back. The lights have taken greater effect now as Shane Dowrick will face the first delivery of this session from Kasin Rajitha. 3 slips in place. Let's roll. A1, Session 2. For a man leading for the first time in Tests, Surong Lakmal showed the extra fervour with the way he bowled. His twin strikes first up were instrumental in the Lankans having the tails up. Lahiru Kamara and Kasin Rajitha also joined in the party then. It will be interesting to see if they can continue their good work in the upcoming section. Remember, there is the spin element as well that will keep us interested. So, with lots to look forward to, CER on the other side at 1800 local, 2200 GMT, a delay of close to an hour ensued. Perhaps that gave the Windies batters some respite from the relentless bowling of Sri Lanka. Or it gave the probing pacers some time off to rejuvenate and recharge the batteries. On resumption though, the zing wasn't more. But the testing stuff continued. That resulted in the wicket of Roston Chase. Well, it was his undoing that he chose to get at the loose drive from his repertoire. It was a welcome thing for the visitors, who got a wicket after 8.2 overs. Shai Hope and Shane Dowrick have continued to hold fort since. Sri Lanka can well pat the backs after the end of the first segment in this test match. The pink ball always raises expectations for the seamers, and the tourists did well to ensure that the breed will continue to do so for time to come. Getting the ball to talk is a figurative term in the sport, but at 8/3, it surely was talking. The top order of the hosts was blown away in a trice, and it looked as if the writing was on the wall. But then the heavens opened up. 0.20.6 D Pereira to Hope. Pereira switched sides and comes around the wicket. Gives it plenty of loop as well. Hope lunges and stoutly defends it. Maiden for Dilruwan, and that ends the session. 46 420th.5 D Pereira to Hope, nicely tossed up around off, pushed back to the bowler. 46 420th.4 D Pereira to Hope, slower now, around middle and leg. Shai goes back and keeps it out towards short leg. 46 420th.3 D Pereira to Hope, quicker through the air this time, blocked with a lunge forward. 46 420th point 2 deep error to Hope, floated outside off, defended with a lovely straight forward. 46 420th point 1 deep error to Hope, begins with a flatter delivery well outside off. Hope covers his sticks and shoulders arms. 46 quarter spin time. Dilruwan Pereira, back in the side, will roll his arm now. There's a short leg apart from a couple of slips. 19.6k Rajitha to Dowrick, 4. Placed well. Not wide, albeit short. It is just outside off on a length. Dowrick manufactured the required width by staying leg side. Post that, he cuts it fiercely through backward point for a boundary. Not a good way to end the over. 46 419.5k Rajitha to Dowrick, banged short on the stumps. Dowrick sinks down to let it pass. 42 419.4k Rajitha to Dowrick, outside off, defensively played towards covers. 42 419.3k Rajitha to Dowrick, around off, pushed off the front foot towards mid-off. 42 419.2k Rajitha to S. Dowrick, hard work for Kamara. Short ball on the stumps, pulled away through square leg. The pacer, having completed bowling from the other end, rushes to his left from fine leg and keeps it down to 2. 42 419.1k Rajitha to Dowrick, length delivery on off, defended back towards the bowler. 44 418.6 Kamara to Hope, this is too wide to make shy play. 44 418.5 Kamara to Hope, held around off. Hope gets squared up in his defense and gets it off the outer half to gully. 44 418.4 Kamara to Hope, this one has been pushed towards mid-on. 44 418.3 Kamara to S. Hope, full outside off, driven to mid-off. 44 418.2 Kamara to Hope, missing. Never looked close. Angling in on a length, Hope looks to defend but misses. He was on his toes as he did so. The ball went on to hit him high on the front pad. This made the Lankans scream in an appeal. Kamara wants it to be reviewed and gets the nod from the keeper. Lakmal uses the DRS now. The Hawkeye comes up post, which the third umpire, Aleem Dart, says, "Well done Kettlebra, stay with your decision." This was because the ball was going down leg. The tourists lose the review. 40 quarters review time. Sri Lanka seem confident of having trapped Hope in front of the stumps. Doesn't look plumb to the naked eye, due to which the umpire turned down the appeal. Lakmal signals the T and gets it reviewed. Sliding down leg perhaps. 0.18.1 Kamara to Dowrick, angling in on a length. Shane works it past short leg for 1. 44 417.6k Rajitha to Hope, down the leg side. SH misses the attempted flick. 39 417.5k Rajitha to Hope, 4. Lucky shy, full and in line of the middle stump. Hope looks to work it away to the onside. The ball takes the leading outside edge and flies just past the reach of the fielder at gully. The end result is a boundary for the Windies batter, but well away from convincing one that. 39 quarters short leg goes back to square leg. 0.17.4k Rajitha to S. Hope, very full on off, pushed defensively towards mid-off. 35 417.3k Rajitha to S. Hope, 4. Impressive or restless? I'll let the description decide. Short length ball outside off. Hope camps back. Executes the heave over mid-on. The ball lands well inside the ropes and bounces away. On a two-paced uneven bouncing surface, such strokes are better put away in the closet. Hope gets away this time. 35 417.2 K Rajitha to Hope, this one jagged back in after pitching. Shy does well to clip it to mid-on. 31 417.1 K Rajitha to Hope, on a length well outside off, the ball doesn't climb much. Hope, though, stays put in the crease and shoulders arms. 31 416.6 El Kamara to Dowrick, length ball around off push towards covers for nothing. 31 416.5 El Kamara to Dowrick, this ball is kept out off the back foot. 31 416.4 El Kamara to Dowrick, Dowrick has a feel for it only to miss the ball by not much. 31 416.3 El Kamara to Hope, Snorter. Back over length delivery, angling in. Hope hops and gets it off the gloves, over short leg. Wasn't played in a convincing manner. My colleague here reminds me of him getting hurt on the ribs in the previous match. Perhaps that played on Shy's mind. Gets a run this time. 31 416.2 El Kamara to Dowrick, this one is flicked off the pads for a single. 34 416.1 El Kamara to S Dowrick, 4. Excellently played. The balance that Dowrick held is just stupendous. It was an attempted Yorker from Kamara that was received as a low full toss. Shane just flicked it and beat the man at mid-on. Next thing, it's a boundary. 29 quarters change of ends for Lahiru Kamara. He replaces his captain. 15.6 K Rajitha to S Dowrick, short in length, in line of the stumps. Dowrick stands tall and pulls it through square leg to open his account. 25 415.5 K Rajitha to Dowrick, full and well outside off, Shane gets the stride forward and lets it be. 24 415.4 K Rajitha to Dowrick, on a length around off and middle, defended. 24 415.3 K Rajitha to Dowrick, huge appeal. Length ball, a bit on the shorter side. Dowrick hops and looks to defend but misses the ball and wears it high on the back pad. An appeal from the touring team is turned down. It contemplated reviewing the same but doesn't. Good call in the end as Hawkeye showed that it would have gone over the stumps. 24 415.2 K Rajitha to Dowrick, on a length in line of the stumps, blocked down the ground. 24 415.1 K Rajitha to Dowrick, length ball angling in, Shane stays in his crease and defends it to short leg. 24 414.6 S Lakmal to Hope, Hope looks to work this one to the onside but ends up getting it off the leading edge back towards the bowler. A maiden from the Lankan skipper now. 24 414.5 S Lakmal to S Hope, full and outside off, driven straight to the man at covers. 24 414.4 S Lakmal to Hope, SH shows the full face of the bat and defends the ball off the back foot. 24 414.3 S Lakmal to Hope, length ball around off, blocked from the crease. 24 414.2 S Lakmal to Hope, Hope stays on his back foot and blocks it with his straight bat. 24 414.1 S Lakmal to Hope, full and outside off, left alone. 24 413.6 K Rajitha to Dowrick, outside off on a length, defended towards point for nothing. End of a successful over from Rajitha.